Hello everyone, welcome to my first Q&A. So basically, I asked people on Instagram, I messaged people on Discord and Twitter, and I asked them to, if you want to ask me a question, go ahead and ask me a question. I'm doing a Q&A, but then on Instagram I just held a thingy for like a Q&A thing or whatever. And you know, some of the responses were, you know, pretty meh. And some of the responses were actually pretty good responses. So we're gonna check out the one from the one and only Cinema of Gaming, and he says, what are your thoughts on Epic Games adding bots and skill-based matchmaking in Season 11? Now personally, in my opinion, skill-based matchmaking, I don't really think it's going to be that great of an idea, because we already have Arena in this game, and that is basically skill-based matchmaking with Siphon. And like Ninja said, having skill-based matchmaking, like with no Siphon in the game, like for pubs, is pretty crucial, because you're always going up against players that are as skilled as you or better than you, and you're getting like no rewards for killing them. And for them adding bots, I think it's going to be a really cool concept to add bots into the game, because bots, like, they're really good for like new players to, you know, adapt into the game. But I honestly think bots, people might get like too attached to bots, and we might not know how the bots fully function yet. So it's kind of really iffy, if you would say. But yeah, it's actually a really great question. And yeah, like half of them are great questions, half of them are like questions, and one question's like a very silly question. It's actually pretty funny. On to the next one. Do you ship Raven X Drift? Let's just say Drift, or like Drift and Bright Bomber has now like kind of officially became canon, so no, I do not ship those two anymore. If I were to ship Raven with someone, it would probably be Plague or Sanctum. Or, you know, in some cases, if you don't declare Ravage as Raven's sister, Raven and Ravage would be a pretty good one. Maybe Scourge and Raven. But no, I used to, but no, I do not ship Raven and Drift anymore. Do you like me, sad face, purple heart? As a significant other, no. As a friend, yes. All that needs to be said. How long have you wanted to do YouTube? Now, I think this is a very interesting question. Back when I was little, I used to watch a lot of Tornado Survival and like Herobrine Survival and stuff. I did really like that. I always thought of making a lot of channels when I was younger, and if you guys aren't an OG of my of me, and you don't really know who I was back then, I had a channel, very old channel, named Inky Gaming 022, and I really wanted to post game videos, but I couldn't, and then I made like a lot more channels, and then I deleted them all. But then, you know, I made this one. I've grown it a lot, and you know, and how long I've wanted to do YouTube for, I really do always think on quitting, but I never really will. So yeah, YouTube is just like a little side project for me. If I really start growing, then I'll actually start taking my YouTube channel seriously, but for now, it's just a little side fun project. If you could delete any skin in the game, what would it be? Obvious answer, Peely. Hitboxes are trash. Trash skin. It's garbage. Need I say more? Do you really enjoy Fortnite? If no, let's imagine you were a pro player. Would you enjoy it? Right now, I'm not really enjoying Fortnite because of the TAC SMG that's in the game, but besides like the TAC SMG, yes, I'm actually having a lot of fun playing Fortnite. And if I was a pro player, I would probably get burnt out on this game super easily. And yeah, and just like, well, like, I don't really know. I don't really have an answer for like the pro player part, because I not a pro player, but you know, maybe if I do become a pro player one day, I'll maybe answer that later or something. Are you black? No. Chocolate or vanilla? I've always been a vanilla person. I don't really like chocolate that much. Yeah, vanilla to me, I think it was like kind of the first flavor that I kind of fell in love with. But you know, just if it's just plain chocolate, no, not really. But if it's like mixed with peanut butter, it's like if it's like mixed with peanut butter or like something that's just not plain chocolate, I would really like chocolate. But altogether, I like vanilla way better, because just vanilla tastes better. Chocolate tastes good, but vanilla is just above it slightly. Rate studded pickaxe. So if y'all don't know what the studded pickaxe is, I'll show it up on screen right here. I say that the studded axe is probably a good like 5 out of 10. I don't really like the studded axe, but you know, it's a math. It's clean, but I think the Lux pickaxe is way better than the studded axe. So yeah, that's my opinion. I rate it 5 out of 10. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. Now, with the best question in my opinion, ladies and gents, we have this one right here. You ever just inhale through your ass? It's my favorite question. It was the first question. It's my favorite. Like I said, some are stupid, some are actually good, and some are just, you know, plain funny. What do I ever inhale through my ass? I mean, when I fart, I breathe it in through my ass, but yeah, basically. So yeah, if you want me to do more Q&As, just, you know, leave a question down in the comments. Make sure it's like not super personal, but you know, personal questions are okay. But if it's super personal, I will not answer it. I will be doing another thing over on Instagram, so if you guys want to go to my Instagram, it will be on the screen right here, SoapyZz. So if you guys want to go follow that, there's my Instagram. And yeah, I'll see you guys in another video. Good night.